Hey YouTubers, here's a different kind of YouTube for you. You know, all the toolbox tours that are out there and all the new toolboxes that people are showing and the new improvements in toolboxes, I sure want a new toolbox. Don't you want a new toolbox? If you don't have one, you're looking around at these reviews and oh my gosh, my son just got one of those Husky flat black toolbox sets, 52 inches wide, 18 gauge steel, ball bearing slides, and the soft closing drawers. And he put it in the shop where he is a professional motorcycle mechanic, and it is serving him very well. And he took everything out of his old toolbox and put it in about 3 drawers in the new one. And he's going to need more tools. He's only been doing this for about a year and a half, and he's definitely going to buy more tools. But I've been doing a little bit of everything for the last 25 or 30 years. Really 40 if you count it, but I didn't have a garage big enough to do anything until about 25 years ago. And my toolbox looks like that. It's a 41-inch Craftsman from 1996. Doesn't even have ball bearing slides. You guys have seen it before, but take a look here, just so you know. I don't know what you have at home, what your collection of tools is, but look at the dimensions that we're talking about here. 22 and about a quarter wide and 16 and 3/4 deep. And that is the maximum length and width dimension of the drawers on this side. And then the other drawers are nothing more than about 11 inches wide, and of course they're also 16 and 3/4 deep. So these drawer dimensions are nothing like what you see on the new toolboxes. And even the smallest ones from Harbor Freight, I think, are bigger than this. They may be a little bit less deep than that on the old style, but the Series 2 boxes are, what are they, 19-inch deep drawers or something like that. So this top work surface here on this old toolbox is only, hold on, sorry about the darkness, don't get scared, I'm still here. It's only 18 inches front to back. And I have never run out of room on this work surface. Look at how crappy this is. I've done so many projects on here. 18 inches deep. And I think it's a full 41 inches, maybe. I'm not sure. It's just under 41 inches wide. So this toolbox shares almost none of the characteristics of a new toolbox. It's not as big in any dimension. Does have a lot of drawers. It has 15 drawers. You have to be careful about how you load up an old toolbox like this based on the depth of the drawers, because you can see that they're not very deep on the top. So you have to figure out what's going to go in where, come up with a system, and then stick with it. And so really any box will do for a while, but one of the things I wanted to say is don't get into debt over a toolbox. I mean, you can if you want to, but I sure wouldn't. And my son resisted that urge at MMI, and he ended up buying, I think, $600 total worth of snap-on tools from the snap-on guy, and he used his school discount, and he got a whole bunch of tools, relatively speaking, for snap-on. And they kind of got irritated with him, and he wouldn't buy a box, and he wouldn't buy a starter kit, and wouldn't buy this, wouldn't buy that. But he's doing fine, and his Husky box is a beautiful thing, and he really likes it. And it actually changed the character of the shop he's in to the point where everybody's looking at his box and they're thinking, well, that's the guy I want to work on my bike. And he's getting more flat rate work because of it. And just because he's the guy, he's going to get sent to KTM school. He's certified in BMW and Honda now. He's a factory certified tech in both of those. He's going to be factory KTM pretty soon. He'll be the only one at that dealership. But if you look around my garage, you can see that everything in here is kind of old school, including the old school mess. I haven't burned this stuff. It needs to be burned. And you've been in here before, and you can see I'm probably not getting a new toolbox. But things you can do with your toolbox to make it more serviceable is put the kind of labeling on that you want. Mine is a little more on the humorous side than it is on what's really in there, because I know where everything is. But you can also hang things on the end. Make use of that space. Get it off your workbench. Buy some hooks at Harbor Freight. You know, when you get new stuff that you're going to use later, leave it in the package for a while and hang it on a hook till you need to break it open. You know, take your crowbars, hang them off the handle. Put something at the bottom like a magnet like this to keep them from swinging out and hitting you in the leg every time you walk by. You know. Put your paper towels on there with a magnet holder. Hang your creeper with magnets. Get some of those 65-pound magnets at Harbor Freight that I can't get off my toolbox now that they're on there. They are strong. I'm sure they come up if I try hard enough, but I don't want them off. I put them on there to hang my creeper. You know, make a little wire hanger to hang some more stuff. Just do what you have to do to get your stuff put away where you can get to it. And don't worry about all the toolbox tours. But I got to admit, I love watching toolbox tours. So the guys who make them, keep making them. And the guys who drool over the toolbox tours, like me, you can buy a toolbox if you want to, or if you don't have the money, just figure it out. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Leave a comment if you don't. And have a great day. Thanks for watching.